Alright, it's been a few months since the last video. Got quite a bit done. I want to go through and show you just system by system on the car, what we've got done on it in the past few months, and then I'll also be doing another couple videos on more specific things with it. So let's get going. Go ahead and start with the motor. So last time we just had the motor and transmission mocked up in here pretty much, just bolted in. We got all the accessories, intake, all that stuff. Motor's ready to go besides wiring. Use the Dirty Dingo bracket kit. It's a high mount kit, so it keeps the AC from the steering and the power steering and the alternator up above the steering box. It looks pretty good. It hides the power steering pump. So it uses this one's for a sanded 508 compressor. Uses a 92 or 91 to 95 just Silverado pump, and then a LS style large case alternator. So I think it's 145, so it's like an Escalade or something, a lot of amps out of it. And then the motor, we did a Trailblazer SS intake with 50-pound flex fuel injectors, and then just stock rails and throttle body, stock coil packs, just new wires and plugs. I got the fuel line ran up. It's a AN6 line, and I really like this style here because normally it's a clip-on, but these actually spin them and they thread on, so there's no way it could ever pop off and have a fire or anything. Aside from the motor, brakes are totally done. The pedal's nice and solid. It's a Right Stuff kit. Comes with the booster, master, and like the proportioning distribution block. Separate stainless lines for each front disc, and then we got a line lock, but it's hooked up in reverse. So actually you turn it on and then it will block off right here, so you can't get any fluid to the back brakes, so you can hold just the front brakes and do burnouts or rolling burnouts or however you want to do that. And then aside from the brakes and the motor being done, went through and completely gutted the interior and painted it. So everything is all painted now. And sound deadened, including the whole roof. So I think it came out pretty nice. It was a Summit Racing satin black paint, and I think we might do the car in. And then on the inside also, all the pedals are complete. So this is a drive-by-wire, all electronic. It's a GM made pedal for swaps. Works with the Holley Terminator. And then just a new stock brake pedal and clutch. This one goes to the Willwood Master, but it actually was not very strong, so I had to reinforce this bracket here because it was bending. And I'll have to do a video on the whole transmission kit because there were some issues with it, and I'll go over that stuff. But yeah, the interior's going good. It's ready to put the new vintage AC in, run the wires to it, mount the Terminator computer, and get the new dash in. And then the trunk as well, it's been cleaned, undercoated, and sprayed. Everything's all seam sealed, which is kind of hard to see, but the trunk came out really nice. So that's pretty much it for the interior and the trunk. The fuel system is almost done. I just need to grab some more solder so I can finish some connections here, but got the fuel lines pretty much ran. There's a sender, and then this is the pump. It's a Walbro 255, which should be pretty good for this motor. I've used a few of them. And then that thing will have a little line that goes up above the gas tank just to make sure the pressure stays equal in there. And this is a pretty nice kit. Everything came with it except the lines, and it was made by Tanks Inc. Aside from that, the exhaust is done. Had to do a revision on it because once we got the tank in, it's just too close to too many things, and it's just a lot easier to just dump it out right here. So the whole exhaust is done though. I'll weld it up. Also, I'm under here. I'll show you. This is the original cross member as well. Just cut this tab off right here and flip it upside down, and it'll work for a t56, which I've seen that on a few forums, but I didn't know that until I did this build. Yeah, aside from that, I'll probably be doing the next video once we get the AC and the wires in, and at that point it's going to be really close to just starting it up. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos I'll be putting out.